everyone. Welcome to the Love to Live Healthy show. I'm Josephine Fitzpatrick. I'm a weight loss nutrition specialist for over 15 years, and I work with thousands of clients all over the world. I own Innovation Healthy Market at 8025 Jericho Turnpike, Woodbury, New York, where for the last 12 years we sell hundreds of prepared meals and snacks. We are open to the public 7 days a week. You do not have to be a client to shop in our store. We have customers from all over Long Island visit our store every day, and we ship tri-state. We also offer free Long Island delivery every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and we hand deliver to New York City every Tuesday. We are on Uber Eats 7 days a week. I am also the author of Cheat Day Rules and my new book, Shed the Pounds, Navigating Weight Loss Through Perimenopause and Menopause, both available on Amazon. So if you're looking to lose weight or just eat healthy, come and visit our store. Everything is made fresh daily, and we carry everything from high protein, low carb, gluten-free, sugar-free, plant-based vegan, keto, and our famous detox. Someone is always available to help you at the store. For more information on shopping, deliveries, weight loss, visit our store, innovationhealthymarket.com, or check out our Instagram at Innovation Weight Loss. Today I'm here with Jake Fitzpatrick. Good morning, Jake.
Good morning.
And today's episode is Not Enough, the silent pressure to be more in a world that's always watching.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good title.
Yeah, I know. It really, like in the age of like likes and filters and constant updates, a lot of people are really struggling. Like they're like, am I doing enough? Am I successful enough? Do I look young enough? It's the pressure to keep up. Is it really stealing your joy, do you think? Confidence, connections?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's very true because, like, the one thing that I always say about this is like, like you said, like social media and likes and stuff and filters and like, it's like the age of influencers and stuff too, because everybody that has a hobby right now or something that they care about, whether it be like going to the gym, playing a sport or doing anything, like they most likely saw somebody else doing it online and wanted to do it too. So like everybody's always like so influenced by everybody else just to do something like that. Whereas I feel like it's very easy to like become lost and like even stop to think to yourself, like, am I doing this because I like it, or am I doing this because I want to fit in and like be cool too? It's
and
like
I wanted to look good on social media.
Exactly.
And I think that's a good point. And I do think that, we're forgetting everyone's life looks so happy on social media. Everyone's life looks like perfect because they only show you the highlights. But I think, and we did another past episode about the social media, but I think what really the point in this is, does it make you feel like you're struggling in life? Like, does other people's post, like, of how the happy family, or the post of, like, the big career, or the post of, like, the size 2 person, whatever it is it making you feel unhappy? Is it making you feel like you're not doing enough in the world? Or you're not where you should think you should be at this point in your life?
Yeah. Well, do you think that that's the person's fault that posted it or the person that sees it?
I don't think it's anybody's fault. I think it's...
Well, I mean, to feel like that afterwards.
I don't... Well, the person who posts it, that's a good point.
Well, like, because if I post on... like, say somebody posts on Instagram that they got into, like, their dream school to go to college, and somebody wanted to go to that school, but they didn't, and they saw it, and they have ill will towards that person now.
Right.
It's like... Is it that person's fault for posting it and like putting it in their face, or is it that person's fault for feeling the way they feel?
I don't think it's that person. See, I don't agree with it's the person who posted it, because they're just posting they're happy. They worked hard to get in that school, so they should post
of course.
it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And if someone's ill will for that, well, then they shouldn't be on social media, because that's like
Exactly.
I do think that I think social media today is really
toxic.
Not for everything though. Like
I don't mean toxic in the way of like people either. I just mean like the entire thing.
It
like
can
even
be
when
very
I'm on
toxic.
the app itself, I feel uneasy.
I think it has caused like a lot of depression in a lot of different age groups.
Yeah.
But it's not real, and we've talked about this, how a lot of stuff about it's not real. But I also think for some people, it's an audience where they're just like, I know people. Not know them directly, but they're lonely, and what they do is they'll post everything they do from morning till night on it, and it's just hearing from people going, oh, that's great, oh wow, you're it just makes them feel alive, like they don't have social outside of that. So that for some areas I guess it could be really good, but I think for the question is for the individual.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at social media, do you feel like does it make you feel like you're not doing enough?
No, it depends on who I'm looking at, though. Because, like, if I'm looking at somebody that, like, really, like, no. Because if I'm looking at somebody on social media and they're, like, posting a picture of, like, their new car or something, I'm like, oh, it's a nice car. and then I scroll past it.
Right.
But if it's something to where, like, it's, like, a powerful speech or something, then that's the only way that it'll really, like, affect me.
Okay.
Because then it'll make me kind of self-reflect. But, like, it's only when it's, like, something that should make me feel that way. Because, like, a speech is made to, like, actually get in touch with the listener.
Right.
You know? So, like,
Right.
that's the only reason why it actually affects me.
Which is a good point, yeah.
And, like, that's
And
the
it
only...
should affect you,
Whereas, like, you know,
It's
if you
supposed
listen to,
to.
like, somebody, like... If you listen to, like, a motivational video or, like, you know, somebody, like David Goggins who, like, runs and screams at the camera while he runs, like, that's supposed to get in touch with the viewer. So,
Right.
like, that's why it does for me. But, like, never if it's, like somebody I know or something and they're, like, you know, posting a picture of, like, their house or their car or something, like, flashy, like, I never really think to myself, like, oh, like, you know, that should be me, you know, like.
Right.
But the only time... like we actually said it before, like the only time I actually have like any opinion that truly, like, I understand it doesn't matter, like, but I don't know why, like, I am thinking negative, I guess, but like the only time I think about it is like I work like 6 days a week and I see people on like a Thursday night like out at the bar and like it's packed and I'm thinking to myself, like, these are all guys that are like my age and I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like I'm in bed at like 9:30 at night. I'm like, am I the weird one? You know, like I'm laying in bed looking at my phone screen and I'm like, am I the weird one, or like, am I doing something wrong? Or like, that's the only time that it'll really make me think like those thoughts, you know,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
am I doing something wrong? Am I not doing what I'm supposed to be doing right now? But like, it's different for everybody.
Yeah,
so,
it
know,
is different. And
you know.
and again, you know, I think that's such a great point, but you do have to look into people's lives when you do that. You do come from a working family, meaning
Yeah.
I think I've taught all of you that
The youths.
you know, I think that there's no shortcuts. You want things in life, you have to work. You have to, you know, and even your career-wise, you have to put in 1,000%. If you know,
Yeah, and
there's
then the
no
other
other
thing
way to
too
do
that
it.
you always told us was like, you know, why are you going based off of that? Like, you have no idea who that person is. Like, you have no
Exactly.
idea who that person is. You have no idea what their life is like. And that's the other thing too that I realized is like, you know, like social media is not real life. It's a highlight reel, and it's also
Such
a
a good
highlight
point.
reel made by the author. So it's like, you know, it's like you can have like so many times where that's not on camera. But, like, if you're the one that's making the highlight reel, too, you can also shape it the way you want. So you
Always,
can also make
yeah.
it look like your life is way better than it actually is.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, and it's like, you know, the other thing, too, that I, like, love to think about is, like, you know, like, you always say, like, comparison, thief of joy. But, like, you always got to remember, too, like, you're your own blueprint. And, like, away from that, like, nobody is supposed to be you.
Right.
Like, you're not supposed to be them.
You're not
and
supposed to be
nobody's
them.
supposed to be you. So, like, if anything ever, like, holds value to yourself, like, you know, of course, like, there's times where I look on social media and somebody's doing something that I'm doing. And it's like, you can almost, like, kind of think, like, it's like, you know, a copy thing. Like, because it's, like, very aligned to, like, what your business is doing or what you're doing in business. And it's like, you know, you never surround yourself with that energy because it's like,
no, you got to think
you
of
know,
it as a compliment. If somebody's
you have to think
copying
of it as
you,
a compliment, but
you're
also
doing something right.
But also, like I said, like, nobody's supposed to be you. So it's like, if that person's wasting their time and energy trying to be you, then like, just keep being you, because obviously
Exactly.
people are trying to.
1,000%.
Obviously, you're doing something right if
Yeah.
people are trying to be you.
Right.
You know. So
100%.
yeah, I don't know.
So true. No, I love
Yeah.
that. That's so true.
Yeah.
Because I think it, you know, when we were talking about earlier, it really can make people like mentally like upset. Like
Yeah.
they do look at social media and they say, like, I know, you know, some clients that they're like, you know, I have, you know, my friends are all getting married and I need to meet someone, and, you know, they're so happy, and I look on social media, everyone my age is married, and they'll end up with someone that they don't even want to be with
Yeah.
just to fit into that life. and
Yeah.
it's just not good. It's not healthy. It's not going to last. You know,
Yeah.
or you're going to be very unhappy.
Yeah.
You
Like,
know,
again,
but
you have no idea how that marriage actually is.
yeah,
You know,
and
you have no
I just
idea,
think trying to fit into someone else's life, like you said before, is never a good thing. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But I do think that no matter what, you can learn and say, listen, if someone else is doing something, I can be great in what I want to do.
Yep.
Like, I do think opportunity is out there for everyone. I don't think anyone, I think everyone has some form of opportunity in their life. I don't care what level you're on. It's just taking it and really being the best at it. And that's where I think
Yep.
people fall a little short. They don't want
Yeah.
to put the work in.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. And it's like, you have to have like, there's two types of people. There's people that automatically think that, you know, the world is against them, so then they become a victim.
Mm-hmm.
It's the victim mentality. And then there's people that think, you know, like, if somebody's done it, then I can do it too. And if nobody's done it, then I can be the first one.
Right.
You know, and it's like, there's two different paths of like, you can either be that way where you're completely motivated to do it, whether or not you're the first or just another person doing it, or you can be the victim and just say, you know, like,
Everyone's life is
you
so
know,
much better than mine.
everyone's life is so much better than mine. You know,
I was dealt a
like,
bad hand.
Why
I
does
was, yeah.
why does he or she lose weight faster than me?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, obviously it's just another reason to complain. And honestly, you might burn calories doing it because you're wasting so much energy
Yeah,
doing
so
it.
true.
But the thing is, like, you know, it's all about like choosing, like like the last episode was choosing your battles, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you know, it's like, you don't want to ever put energy into like the wrong thing.
Right, right.
Because then you're just, time's going by and then you're just going to look back and say like, oh, there's another reason to be angry because I lost all
Yeah.
that time. You know,
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly. It's so
know.
true. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, listen, there's a lot going on today that, you know, of course, with everything. I think like even the TikToks and,
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many people like on social media.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Like sometimes when I'll scroll through the TikToks, I'm like, wow, like look at what these people are like
Yeah.
doing. But
the majority of the time it's like only in your country too.
yeah, but you know what? It's amazing. Like they took the time to do this.
Yeah.
And some of them are doing really, really well.
Yeah.
And it's like a makeup tutorial or, you know, it's whatever it is, they put that time in. And to me, I don't look at that as like, oh, like whether it applies to me or not. Like I never wear makeup. I don't even know how to do makeup. I hate makeup. I just, it's not my thing, you know. I'm
yeah.
good. I can get you to lose weight, but don't ever ask me what color you should be wearing, you know.
Yeah.
But my point is like, but I still look at them and I'm like, wow, this person like took this time and like, you know, to me, you should look at it as like a positive of like, well, if this person did this, what can you do? Like, what is your talent that you can do? And you know, or,
Yeah.
you know, if that's what you want to do. I'm
Yeah.
just using that as an example. I'm just saying there's so much, again, I say it all the time, there's so much opportunity in the world. You just really got to like think about what you want to do and go and do it. Because I feel like today, even with college, all these kids are going to college. And it's great. Like you get your degree, you know, you're going to college for what you major in, and a lot of them will use it and a lot of them won't, and maybe they'll take them to somewhere else in a field close to it or something. But a lot of these people that are making millions of dollars are on TikTok.
Yeah. It's insane.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
there's something to be said for that.
No, I mean, it's crazy because honestly, it's like, you know, that's the type of mentality too, where it's like, you know, you have to, in order to be successful in that, you have to like not care about what anybody says.
Right.
You know, it's like, because the only person
That's
that
another
obviously
whole side of it, yeah.
Yeah, the only person that believes in obviously the content before you make all the money doing it is you.
Yeah.
Because
and
like
it doesn't come overnight.
Yeah, and the only person that's putting the content out is you. No fans are there yet. You know, nobody's asking for it. So obviously you put it out because you believe in yourself.
Right.
So that's like, you know, you don't just start putting out TikToks and then like have like 1 million followers.
No.
Like you put out the TikTok first and then you wait for people to see it. And you don't even do it for that reason, but like people catch on to it. And then like, you know, that's why I love this. Like the one thing I do love about this generation is like, it's almost like the playing field is so leveled because it's like, even if you have like a terrible upbringing, all you need is a phone to make business.
Exactly.
You know, it's like,
that was my point. Opportunity.
you know what I mean? Like,
so much
it's
out
the
there.
opportunity is like,
Never
you
had
know,
that when we were.
never had that, like,
Yeah.
ever. And it's like, you know, you can be like, you know, a professional, you know, like a professional like YouTube streamer and like play video games and make all this money. And then there can be a kid in like Detroit, Michigan in his room that doesn't even have a proper studio, and he's like playing video games and recording himself doing it, and he can still end up where all those streamers are.
Yeah.
And like make just the same money. Like all you need is just like a camera and
Which
like
is on your phone. Yeah.
which is on your phone, and then you just need to record yourself
and I feel
doing
like
it.
everybody in the world today has a phone.
And it's like, if you have, you know, and if you don't do it and then you want to cry about it, then that's your problem, because like you have the tools to do it, but you're choosing not to. And instead of doing it and actually taking a chance on it, you're choosing to complain. So it's like, you know,
I think
again,
that's
pick your battles, because like if you put all the, like if you really put the amount of energy as like you do into whining that you did into like pursuing something that you care about, then you probably would be where you want to be.
Exactly.
You know, and
it's so
I don't
true.
know, yeah.
No, I love that. It's very true, and I think that it's such a good point because, again, you know, there is, like you said, this generation has so much more opportunity than ever. But you have to, I think you have to put your ego aside, because you can't worry about what people say when you put it out there, and that's always the thing.
Oh yeah.
You know, especially different age groups, and you know, but I think that if you can get past that and you say like, no, I believe in what I'm doing, I believe in what I'm thinking, I believe in what I know, and I'm gonna, you know, put this knowledge out there, or it's gaming, or it's, you know, whatever.
Anything, even if you're like a gym influencer, you know, and
anything.
you just film yourself with your phone just working out.
Yeah,
like,
and you teach people because they don't know.
People, yeah. And then it might, like, even if you have like 1,000 views or something too, and you're like just at the gym working out, like somebody will see that and be like, oh, like you might even give somebody the confidence to go to the gym.
Right.
Because they didn't have it before.
Exactly.
And it's like, oh, I'm not looking at these gigantic like 2 million follower creators anymore that are like professional bodybuilders. I'm looking at like the everyday person.
Exactly.
And they're going to the gym. So if they can do it, then like, you know, you're inspiring somebody that like wants to do it but isn't taking the step.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
It's true. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a good, you know, I again, this is where we say it can be a really great thing, but it can also be, you know, a not so great thing. You know, it really depends on how you use it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, it's weird because like, you know, it's like everybody's life is like, you got to picture it as like your own like behind the scenes feature, you know, it's like, and it's like, might be rough. It might be nice, you know, and like a lot of people just coast through life too. But like, you know, you got to remember, like, again, a lot of things that you see on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, like it could be your first time seeing it, but it might be somebody's like 10th time seeing it too. Because like a lot of things are always circulated. A lot of things are reused because, you know, somebody might take a picture of themselves and be like, oh, I don't like that one. I'll just use the one from like 3 weeks ago. Nobody will know. You know, and it's like,
that's interesting.
You know, and it's like, are you really being genuine to yourself too when you do that? You know?
Yeah.
Like, why not post yourself today? Like,
yeah.
Use it as a reminder so then you want to look better for tomorrow. You know? Don't keep yourself in this delusional state where you think you're always looking like this, but you're actually not.
Right,
know?
right. Yeah.
You know? Don't even get me started on like Love Island and stuff. Terrible.
Horrible. I really don't know anything about it.
Don't try to. You'll regret it.
Do you watch it?
No, never.
Oh.
No, everybody asks me if I do. I don't.
It's very popular right now, though.
I know. I don't watch it, though. That's.
How do you know it's bad, then?
Because I see it all over my TikTok. It's all over my feed.
But that's what I'm saying. You're just going off reels.
No. That's different, though. Because it's the show. Like, I'm getting clips from the show.
Oh, I understand.
Like, I get clips from the show on my TikTok. So, like, that's all I need to see to understand that I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, it's not for you.
Yeah. But I see people, like, literally posting it on their story. Like, I see people posting it on their story, like they're talking about these people like they're their best friends. And I'm like, you have your own life, and these people literally have no idea what your name is. Like, why do you put so much energy into it?
Well, we could say the same for sports.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
That's absolutely
How?
not true.
How
No.
could you say that?
You saw that? Did you see that debate online?
No.
Is that why you brought it up?
No,
or
I had no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Because sports are like a extracurricular activity that actually like improve growth in your life.
Okay, but the point is you put so much effort. I've seen you and Dad when somebody doesn't do well and like you're so mad at them. I'm like, they have no idea who you are and they still got paid today. It's the same thing.
Well, it's different because you're a diehard fan and like
Well, they're
sports are
diehard
sports.
fans of.
No, they're not fans. They're I don't know what the appropriate word is,
I
but
don't know.
like,
I think
no.
there could be a big. I think there could
When
be
you
a
have a
two-sided,
sports,
really good
when you have-
argument on this.
No, absolutely.
I
not.
don't know Love
I will
Island, so I
challenge
can't argue
I'll
it. But
challenge anybody to this, but like, it's not an argument.
it's out there
because
now.
it's okay. If you like, listen, it's only like on the standard of like Love Island when you actually are gambling money away. Because then it's like, why are you gambling money away? Like, why are you putting money into sports like that? Like, anybody that sports gambles like that, I think you have a problem.
I didn't know what you're talking about.
Like, if you put your, as much energy
I was like,
as
they
that
gamble
into
on
it,
Love Island?
but like, like me and Dad, like, we love watching UFC. Like, we love watching hockey. Like, yes, I have a personal connection to the fighters and to the players and to the team, but that's because, like, I literally grew up doing it. And, like, but, like, these people, like, every season of Love Island is new people, It's always new people. It's not the same
Is
people.
it a reality show?
It's a reality show.
Oh.
So, like, you literally, like, every season is a new person, like, a new people on the show. So if you have, like, the actual urge to get so attached to new people every time the show airs, like, then I think you are personally searching for some sort of drama that you just are adding to your life. Whereas when I'm watching the game with Dad, I'm literally watching a hockey game.
Well,
Like, it's
okay.
not as it's
so
not that deep.
I will give you a side that maybe you're not considering. That some people like to get like I don't watch reality TV ever, but some people do like to get lost in that drama because their life is different from that. Like I know me, I love to like get lost in like not reality shows. I like I watch whatever, Criminal Minds or Blue Bloods. Yes, I like all the cop shows. I like all the,
Yeah.
finding out who the killer
That's
is.
not
But
even,
but
you're
this
not
is
relating that to this, though.
no, I am because I'm saying I get lost in it. I'm not
No, you're not.
when I read a book, I get attached to the characters all the time.
That's completely
Sometimes
normal,
I forget that it was a book,
That's
and I'm like,
completely
"Where's
normal,
that
though.
person?"
No, that's totally different, though, because, like, you're not posting on your story, like, oh, my God, I'm so in love with this character from the book. Like, you just appreciate the book for what it is. It's an art form. It's a hobby to read. Like, your TV shows, you're never telling anybody, like, oh, my God, I'm so obsessed with this one guy on the show. Like, it's
I think
totally
Dad might
different.
have a problem with that.
I know. But I'm saying, like, it's totally different when you're watching a TV show about people, like guys and girls that are hooking up, creating drama, fighting over nonsense, and then you are making that a part of your life. Like, you're not watching that show. Like, Love Island sounds great because it's about love. It's not about love. It's about drama. It's about toxic people. It's about people fighting over who they're picking, voting each other off the island and stuff.
Well, it sounds.
It's all
It's definitely not my type of show. I don't
it's
like.
my
I don't like that.
generation's. It's what I call
I
brain
don't like
rot.
that.
It's brain rot because it's like, you watch your Criminal Minds because it's a plotted show that actually has a good ending, and it's like every show is different, so it's entertaining. Like, I feel like if you choose to watch this show that is full of drama and toxic things like that, you are like completely putting your energy into the wrong thing, to where you can watch like a feel-good movie or you can watch this show that is full of drama and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, if you watch Love Island, I have a personal like perception of you.
That's
you know what I mean? Like,
well, I think you should. I think before you say that, I'm going to say that if you're near the store and you want to come in and tell Jake why you love Love Island,
I
and
challenge
why
it.
Yes,
Do it.
I think it's great,
yeah,
and
do it.
he will listen without interrupting you.
Of course I will. Yeah, just like I'm doing right now.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm just giving them the.
No, I'm just saying, like, okay, so here's the thing. Like, Love Island drama and sports, like, I'll call it fandom because I'm a fan of sports. They look similar on the surface because, yes, I put my energy into these things that, of course, they don't directly affect my life. Fair. But that's really the only point on the basis that people have. However, you do get emotionally invested in both of them. Of course, it can get heated at times because the team doesn't perform the way you want or there's drama on the show. Sure, that's a fair point. But fundamentally, they're different in many ways because the breakdown psychologically, culturally, and then from the perspective of whether or not you're a man or a female, you know, Love Island, the personal drama, is like entertainment. Like the whole source of the show, it would be a boring show if there was no drama.
Right.
Like nobody would watch it if there wasn't toxic drama.
So the whole key point is to get the audience engaged in that.
No, but I'm saying
So they're obviously doing a good job.
Of course they are, but I'm saying it's different from sports because you're enjoying watching sports. If this show didn't have toxic drama of people cheating on each other and like making all these things up, then the show would be boring. Nobody would watch it.
And sports doesn't have that, obviously. It's
Obviously,
not, right.
I'm not watching because
okay.
my team sucks and I like want to complain the whole time, you know?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you are, like, if you're somebody that's attracted to that, I think you need to rethink your.
Well, there's an awful lot of people who watch it.
And it's a huge reason why I don't have a girlfriend because they're all red flags. So.
Well, okay. I think it's a really.
I went on a rant. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's funny, but I really do. I challenge those girls to come in.
Do it.
Or guys.
Yeah.
Whoever loves Love Island, come in.
I mean, it's just.
Speak your mind to Jake of why it's such a great show.
What was the topic today?
I know. I like our topic better, though. Right?
I mean, it's just, it's just the whole.
It's the social media or the pressure, and that's
the
really
social
what we're
media,
talking
like,
about. I mean, that's what's all
yeah.
over TikTok, and that's the pressure. I think maybe it's the pressure of people having to watch it and be involved in it and post it. Maybe
Yeah.
that really comes down
Listen,
to what
there
we're
is a
talking
group.
about.
Okay, I'll say this. There is a group of people that watch it just because it's purely like funny and entertaining, and it's like these people are so stupid. But there are people out there that like get genuinely connected to it and think that they're a part of it. You know what I mean?
But they do that with Facebook. They do that with Instagram too. And I think that is just sometimes. I know we don't know the reason for it, but maybe that's just how people they function, and it makes them feel good to be part of something like that.
Sure, go for it. At least I know who you are, so I don't have to deal with you, or interact with you. Yeah,
That's so funny.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, I don't. Yeah, they're like.
You should never say never because you know what's going to happen. You're going to meet a girl and she's going to be like,
yeah. Watch Love Island.
I'm going to be like, what's your favorite show?
No.
She's going to be like, Love Island. I'm going to be like, oh.
I'm going to be like, no, it's not.
Yeah. And she's going to be like, yes, it is.
No. That's what I'm saying, though. It's like
I said, never say never. All right. Well, that's our show for today. We hope you enjoyed it.
It's so bad. But, okay. Thanks for listening. And please stop in at Innovation 8025 Jericho Turnpike, Woodbury, New York, or you can visit our website, innovationhealthymarket.com, or call 516-802-5055. We're open 7 days a week, always there to help you with your shopping, orders, weight loss needs. When you come in, ask for me, Jake. I'll be happy to show you around the store.
And listen to about Love Island.
Or if you're looking to make a one-on-one plan with Josephine for your first free consultation, I can help you with that as well. And if anybody has any topics or anything that they want to hear about, you can always DM us on Instagram at Innovation Weight Loss, so then we can talk about it.
Awesome. Love it. All right, everyone. Have a great day.